Welcome back, HMC, to our 5th ever leg workout. For today's workout, we're just going to need our dumbbells as well as the use of a wall. Make sure to have that water bottle nearby and take breaks whenever necessary. And now that we've got that out of the way, let's go ahead, reaching right on up. Warming things up. Exhale, drop it down. Up again. Exhale, drop it down. One more time, we're going to reach up. Drop the left hand, reach it over your body. And back to center. Let's bring the right over. Really stretching out those lats, waking up our bodies, setting that intention for today. Just reach those arms out nice and wide. Let those shoulders fall back and away. Dropping it down. Let's do some arm circles. Just waking up every joint here, switching directions. Awesome. Drop it down. Now let's go ahead, just really micro circles. Bring those shoulders up towards your ears, up and back, down and back, and down and forward. All right, let's do that 3 more times. Really dramatic here. Last one. Now let's take our left ear to our left shoulder. Then draw little semicircles, take it to the right shoulder. Let's do 2 more in each direction. Absolutely. Let's do 2 more in each direction. Awesome. Looking over the left shoulder. Very smoothly take it across to the right. Awesome. Drop it down, shake it out a little bit. Spread out those legs. Doing some hip circles here. Like we're doing the most dramatic hula hoop of all time. Two. Last one, and we'll switch directions. Two more. Awesome. Let's go ahead, bring ourselves to our wall, holding onto the wall, the countertop, or the chair for support. Take the left hand, holding onto the left foot. Press those hips forward and through. Soft bend in that weight-bearing knee. When you're ready, go ahead and drop it down, switching sides. Pressing those hips forward and through. Awesome. Staying on this side, let's pick up that right leg. Then open up at the hip. Internally rotate that knee, bring it back behind you, and scoop it through. Just warming up that hip joint here. So go ahead, drop it down, switching sides. Same thing on the left, bring that knee up, out to the side. Scoop it out and bring it backwards. Now through. You got this. Three, 2, and 1. Drop it down, shake it out. Stepping out nice and wide. Let's fold forward. Stretch out those hamstrings, stepping out wider, just going as far as our bodies will allow. And Remember, we're never feeling pain. We should feel a little bit of gentle lengthening here. No pain. When you're ready, roll it up vertebrae by vertebrae. And let's go ahead. Lifting that right leg off the ground, draw those circles. All right, let's go ahead, switching directions. Drop it down, switching sides. And let's switch sides again. Drop it down, shake it out here, and let's go ahead and find that intensity at which we're able to talk but not sing by doing a cardiovascular movement of our choice for 1 minute, periodically checking in to make sure that we're passing that talk test. So I'm gonna go ahead, jog on the spot. Feel free to do whatever you're most comfortable with here. Checking in periodically, making sure. And remember, this intensity is variable. It could get more intense, less intense. But we always want to be able to talk. That is our benchmark here. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Shake it out. Go ahead, give your body what you need here. Grab that water. Let's go ahead, getting things started. We're going to spread those feet out just wider than hip width apart. Send those knees toward the midfoot. We're going to drop it like a squat for 3 rounds of 10. So roll the shoulders back. Neutral spine, hugging baby up and in. Let's drop it like a squat. Halfway there. Send those knees towards your pinky toes. Perfect. Stand it up, shake it out. Check it on where you're feeling that. Did we feel it in our glutes, hamstrings, a little bit in our quads? That's perfect. We just don't want to feel anything in our lower back. If you're finding you don't quite have the ankle mobility, grab a book, grab a weight, place it under your heels to just help with some of that angle there. When you're ready, screw those feet into the floor, tuck that chin, neutral spine, so pelvis under rib cage. Let's go. Three, 2, 1. Stand it up, shake it out. Give your body what it needs here. Catch that breath, checking on the intensity. We've got 1 more round of squats here. Stepping it out. Screwing those feet into the floor. Let's go. Resisting gravity on the way down. One more. Great job. Stand it up. Shake it up. Grab that water. And now we're going to try a new movement here. So we're going to walk over to our walls. And we're going to back onto those walls. When you're ready, find that neutral spine. Press that lower back into the wall. And we're going to walk out those feet until it's like we're sitting in a chair. And we're going to do this wall sit for 3 rounds of 30 seconds or until failure. So try and keep those hands off those legs and really sit into those heels. Press that lower back in. Let's get 30 seconds on the clock here. And remember, with these isometric holds, it is so important to breathe. So while we're doing this, just really focus on big, deep breaths. Don't ever stop breathing here. We are halfway there. You have 15 more seconds. Keep breathing. Press through those heels. Three, 2, 1. Stand it up. Off that wall, shake it out. Catch your breath. Make sure you're feeling it right in those quads, in those hamstrings, and not in that lower back. And remember, your main focus right now is breathing through these isometric holds. When you're ready, let's back it on up. Sit it back down. 30 seconds on the clock. Hands can go wherever you want. We're just not propping ourselves up with them. Pressing that lower back into the wall. Big breaths here. Ten seconds. You got this. Step out if you need to. 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Off that wall. Shake it out. We've got one more round. Now that we've kind of felt our groove, make sure we're pressing that lower back into the wall. Make sure we're breathing and pressing it through those heels. We're pushing the floor away from us. When you're ready, Mama, let's go ahead. What is that lower back doing? Make sure that rib cage is over top of our pelvis. And let's go ahead, stand it up. Stepping off that wall, shake it out. Give yourself what you need here. Grab that water, and while you hydrate, I'll introduce the next movement. We're gonna grab onto our weights, and we're gonna work on a hinging motion now. So we're gonna roll those shoulders back, pinch those shoulder blades together, tuck that chin, place our rib cage over top of our pelvis, and we're gonna do our Romanian deadlift. So sending that booty back like we're closing a car door, and then hinging back up. Really focusing on just this is a hinge movement. Hips are going backwards. And 2. Last 1. Stand it up, shake it out. Make sure we're feeling it right in those glutes. And what is our lower back doing? Make sure we've got that nice neutral spine. I'll do a side view this time. Let's roll those shoulders back, tuck that chin. Rib cage over pelvis. Let's go. You got this. Two and 1. Stand it up, shake it out, give yourself what you need here. Take that time. When you're ready, screw those feet into the floor. Rib cage over pelvis, tuck that chin. Let's hinge. Last one. Awesome. Go ahead, set down those weights. We are going to trade in those dumbbells for our water bottle. Give your body what it needs. I'm going to introduce our next movement. We're going to be doing our curtsy lunges. Roll those shoulders back, and we're going to lunge backwards, crossing across our body and coming back up, just like we're doing a little curtsy here. We're going to do 3 rounds of 10 here. Really pressing through those heels. 2 and 1. Stand it up, shake it out. Now that you're familiar with the movement, feel free to add a weight or continue to do it just with your body weight here. And when you're ready, lunge it out. You got this. Four more. Awesome, shake it out. One more round here, you got this. Hands come up, grabbing that weight if you'd like. Curtsy lunge. You got this. Two and one. Stand it up, shake it out. We're gonna do some calf raises now. So placing those feet hip width apart, hands on your hips, grabbing onto weight if we'd like. We're gonna burn it out for 1 minute. 20 seconds at a time, we'll go parallel, heels in, then toes in. All right, heels in. All right, now toes in, let's go. Ten seconds, 2 and 1. Drop it out, shake it out. Now we're going to use our chair. So grabbing onto that chair, standing behind it, we're gonna do a burnout of our glute kickbacks now. So 1 minute on each leg, bring that heel up, starting on the right. Slide that box across the floor. Rib cage above hips. Really focusing on that squeeze right in that glute medius here. Two and one. Drop it down, switching sides for 10. For 60 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Drop it down, shake it out. Now we're gonna go ahead, grab a seat on that chair. Last movement here, and then we're gonna cool it down and stretch it out from a seated position. We're going to glue those heels together, placing those hands on the outside of our feet, sitting forward on our chair. Clamshells, 1 minute. Really pressing against it with your thighs, resisting on the way back in. You got this. And 3, 2, 1, 0. Drop it down, shake it out, grab that water, and when you're ready, come join me in a cool down. We're gonna start by reaching off the chair with our right knee, just kind of half sitting on it, left knee forward, right knee back. Press those hips forward and through. Reaching up and over with our right hand. Stretching out those hip flexors, stretching out those lats. Bring yourselves back to center, switching sides. Left knee falls off, reaching up and over with the left arm. And dropping it down, Stepping forward with that right leg. Stretch out that hamstring by leaning forward as far as your body will allow. And back to center. Let's switch sides. Yourselves back up. We're going to cross that right arm over the leg like we're drawing the number 4 and lean forward. Bringing it back up, switching sides, crossing over. Amazing. Now standing up beside that chair. Let's step forward, a deep lunge, pressing forward, stretching out that back calf, and then rock it back. So we're stretching out that hamstring. And back up to center, other side. Nice deep lunge, right leg is straight behind us. And rock it back. There we are. And there you have it. This has been our leg workout for today. Great job today. Make sure to grab that water and give your body what it needs, and we'll see you in the next one.